Yo, what's happening? You already know what it is, man. Prison stories, life in the pen, hashtag prison talk, hashtag in and out. If you tuning in, subscribe, man. Subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can get this, man, everything. Everything I'm so you can get this, everything. If you join in the community, man, we appreciate you being part of the community, man. It's not a channel, this is a community, man. That's what we building. Yo, shout out to my boy Coke, man. Man, bro, I appreciate you, bro. Thank you, man. For real, for real. No bullshit, man. I be like, yo, I be amped at all the support that y'all be giving me and the support that y'all, man, I don't fuck if it's $1, man. Y'all, to hear me talk and y'all want to hear me talking, and y'all pushing me to do it, and that's like dope right there, man. This is like crazy. This if I ever hopefully if I ever do ever make it to be big, man, and say I do make it to where, it's stuff start coming. It's like it's gonna mean something, but this will matter right now because y'all working just like I'm working, you know what I'm saying? Y'all scrounging for every dollar just like I'm scrounging for every dollar, man. I don't know no millionaires that's on here that's logged onto the channel, man. We some regular everyday ma. And if you is a millionaire, man, we appreciate you for being logged in this community with it, because that way we can say we got a millionaire in our family. Other than that, man, Kiamo. So, yo, I was thinking, right? I'm like, yo, I'm gonna tell y'all. First time I went to the box, right? First time I went to the box was in the county, was in Alden. First time I ever went to the box, right? And basically what happened was, okay, on the young man's block, everybody's always, this is one thing about being young, you know what I'm saying? You always got a chip on your shoulder because you always got something to prove. Y'all know how testosterone is. It just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? They like, yo, always poking his chest out. Can't let nobody say nothing, joke with you too much. You be ready to go. And that's just being young. So you put all those things in jail to these young men. It's like, boy, man, it ain't nothing but who the baddest, man. Who bad? You bad? Michael Jackson bad. You know what I'm saying? Maybe not Michael Jackson bad, because Michael was bad, but Michael was he bad. I mean, like, you know what I mean? Bad. You know what I'm saying? Y'all get what I'm saying. Listen, so it was on C Company. I had been there for a minute now. They ended up breaking up me and my cousin. The one y'all seen do I had cousin in the video with me. You know what I'm saying? I did his story. So me and cuz was together for a minute, but we was wild. So they broke us up. Like we used to sit there and invite niggas to play spades. We get my man, one of his mans or my man, me and cousin to be on teams. Then we invite some old regular nigga and just start ripping on him, going hard. I remember the one nigga we was like, yo, you like the cat from the Looney Tunes. They're like, put him up, put him up, put him up. That nigga was mad as hell, so dingy ass lion. So I remember we there, so we was getting too much trouble. And we had a while, so they ended up breaking us up. So it was this kid there, you know what I'm saying? And he was ugly as hell though. The nigga was like, we was all young at the time. So like 17, 18, stuff like that. He was like 17 with the missing crack tooth. He was with the straight up dead people eyes. Like he been smoking in a smoker shack for 50 days and 50 nights. Like he was with every smoker you ever seen in your life. Like you remember in the Pains when they went to go find the mom in the crack house, that nigga was there with her. You know what I'm saying? He's the reason why I think crack came to young niggas was through him. Like he was the young crack smoking nigga that gave it to everybody else. That's what he looked like. He just looked like he just took crack and just brought it to everybody that was young and got crack recirculated. He the reason why crack's still around right now. You know what I'm saying? You'd think crack would be gone. It's not gone. That nigga still, he was young giving it out to other people crack. He was that person. You know what I'm saying? So there was another dude that came in, my son P, he came in. So we up under they up under the thing. Now the police name was Mac. He used to be on there and he used to be on shit. Like he'd be like, yo, listen, because we was too loud. Young niggas just loud for no reason. Got talk loud. You know what? Now that I'm saying this, I don't even like young people like that. Y'all listen, I'll be trying to talk to y'all and kick it with y'all and all everything. But why y'all be loud for no reason? Like I see now why older people didn't like us. And I be like, dang, this is how I know I'm getting older, because y'all just be loud for no reason talking about nothing. Y'all just want to be heard over. You be like, when school let out and I be downtown, I be like, man, somebody need to hit these kids in the face right now. Just punch them square in their face for no reason. Just please. So, as you get older, you see this loud, but back then we loud for no reason. So Mac used to be like, listen, y'all too loud, half in, half out. You know what I'm saying? So me, half of y'all lock in, half of y'all out. So we sitting there, we watching TV. Son just got to be extra loud. He up under the echo, the thing where it echo. He like ah. So I'm like, yo, holla. I'm like, yo, bro, listen. We gonna end up getting locked in. We gonna end up getting locked in. So, you know what I'm saying? Just chill. So then they gave you one. Yo, you know when you talk to somebody about something, you trying to be cool with them about it, and then they give you one of these, they like, you be like, you know what I mean? Just, you know what I'm saying? You think you could, and they hit you with this. All right. You just be looking at them like, now I try to be diplomatic about this. Like, you gonna sit here and hit me with the, all right. Like I'm some old bitch ass nigga. Like I'm just a sucker. If somebody ever did that to you, that's what they were saying in their head. So right now, when you told your kids to do something and they hit you with the, all right, that mean they like, man, be quiet with your bitch ass. That's crazy because your 2-year-old do that to you too. Hit you, you be like, hey, stop doing that. And they be like, all right. 2-year-old even know to punk you. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? So when they hit you with that right there, so I'm like, see, they hit me with the all right. I might go beside this motherfucker. He gonna be all right in the hospital. That's where he gonna be. He gonna be all right out of here. That's what's about to happen. So I chill. He's still making noise. Boom. So I go over there again because somebody, I ain't trying to go in. He about to lock us in. So that's the thing. Like before these men lock us in, I'm gonna holler at you on some player shit so we all can rock. You know what I mean? Go holler at him again. He like, I'm like, yo, bro, listen, you gotta, you know what I mean, calm down. Nigga went off on my shit. Had me feeling stupid as hell. So I'm like, yo, bro, man, fuck you think you is, nigga? Huh? Fuck you think, nigga, I could, Look at the fuck out my face. Look me up and down. Okay. All right, you got that. This is what you gonna do in front of everybody. Now, you know we young. Everybody watching. I'm like, damn. Okay. This what he wanna do? All right, he made a decision. So I was heating some noodles up in a microwave. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yeah. At first I was gonna eat them joints, and I was like, nah, that ain't the move. I'm about to make a movie. I'm about to throw these shits right in his face. So I go tie my sneakers up. Go get the bowl, get to my sneakers. Go get the bowl of noodles. Now, mind you, they just moved my cousin to the other side. They moved like 3 of my men to the other side, but I got bros that's there. And my other Cody, he there. My fat Cody, he there. So I'm like, if anything happened, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying to myself. I'm good. I'm all right. You know what I'm saying? So I go up to son, I'm like, yo, bro, you gotta, apologize. It was like, apologize? Once he did like that, I said, oh, hit him with the noodles. Boom, bowl of noodles in his face. Raymond, bitch. Catch him. Boom, boom. Drop him. I'm whooping him. Real talk. This is one of my best moments, man. Y'all know I keep it real. I'm whooping him. His brother come out of nowhere and catch me. I'm like, ooh, shit. Who the hell is that? Okay. So now I turn around and start fighting him. Yo, I don't know how I did this, but I got him, I elbowed son, boom, and I got him in the corner. So I got one in the corner and I'm whooping. Do. Every time I turn around, I knock the one nigga down. Boom! I'm telling you, one of my best ones, Action Jackson. I look like a karate man. So I'm catching him, boom, whooping him, boom. So as I'm fighting him though, you know what I'm saying? I look around because I'm like, yo, because once we get out the corner, you know what I'm saying? I got to keep paying attention to this one and hitting this one. Yo, I'm looking for my Cody. You know how you looking for that help? Like, yo, I'm doing me, but I'm still looking for help. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, you've been in that situation where you fighting, even if you like, how long it's going to last for? Ooh, where my niggas at? Ooh, you know, you looking for help. Man, this fat motherfucker was on the stairs just watching me. Yo, you know that moment of you in a fight, you were disappointed. It's like, yo, it's like when Bishop got it into it with Radamez, and he thought Q and them was gonna help, and he was like, yo, he stuck his chest out. Then he see Q and them walk away. He was just like, I felt like that right there. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, I felt like that, and I ain't even deserve that because I came in holding my son down off the rip. Yo, so I look around, my man, he on the stairs watching. I'm like, damn, this nigga ain't gonna help. And we grew up. This is my co-defendant. You know what I'm saying? One of them. So I'm like, wow. I'm about to take it out on these niggas. So I start going. I just got mad because I'm like, yo, this nigga just left me to like, and the rest of these niggas always talking this like they rolling with me and this, and they watching these niggas jump me. Boom. So I'm getting it. Boom, boom, boom. So my son Fox, you know what I'm saying? Larry Moore, you know what I mean? Always gonna be my brother, man. If you ever see this, shout out to you. Yo, I remember this till this day. Yo, he reached in the grab some, grabbed the one brother, boom, in the crowd. My son just got out the box, but he reached in the crowd, grabbed some, yoked him. So now I got the one brother. I'm just spanking him, spanking him. Long story short, police come, they break us up. We all want to eat, whatever. Yo, the nigga Switek is a dep. He come over, he like, oh my God. He's like, did they even touch you? You were phenomenal. I was, yo, you know I'm up. I'm like this. Dun, 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 dun. Rocky's mine. Yeah. I'm feeling myself. You know what I mean? You couldn't tell me nothing. My first really big fight in jail on Broadway for everybody to see, and I got busy. Thank you, God, for not letting me get my ass whooped, because I swear it was over. So, boom. My cousin just so happened when they pop both sides, my cousin come running over. He mad as hell. He like, motherfuckers. Ah! He just come running over crazy as hell. I'm looking at him. He like, I'm gonna kill these niggas. So the police is dragging him by his feet from trying to get back to the other side. He just like, I'm gonna kill you niggas. Ah! He just going crazy. So he just wilding. So finally they lock us up. They send us to the box. Whatever. And when they send us to the box, they send me and my cousin put us right next to each other. So he get on the gate, they had this thing, the vent. So he like, yo, cuz. I'm like, yo, what up, Mirror? He like, I'm sorry, man. I'm like, what you sorry for? He like, yo, I wasn't there. I was supposed to be there. I should have me like, damn, this really is my brother. Like, we cousins, blood cousins. His mom and my dad, sister and brother, but we grew up with each other. But no matter how much time we ever spent apart from each other, it's like, yo, we always got that connection. So he just like, yo, cuz, I'm sorry, man. I'm like, yo, bro, ain't nothing sorry. I'm like, yo, nigga, I got busy, nigga. That shit looked crazy. I was whooping ass. I was like a motherfucking ninja, nigga. I was the motherfucking, man, I looked like I knew everything that was ever known about fighting. Like I've been studying when I'm back, you know what I'm saying? I said it was elbows and knees, all type of shit. I didn't even know that was there. He like, yo, what happened to your Cody? I'm like, bro, that nigga was on the steps watching me. He said, man, I told you that nigga was a fat ass bitch. I told you that nigga was soft, man. He like, but I'm saying in my head, he kept it official. Mind you, I keep it real. My son he ain't that type of nigga, but he's a good dude because he took charges that he didn't have to take. You know what I'm saying? And I always gonna love him for that. To this day, I'm gonna go all out for him. You know what I'm saying? No matter what. No matter if he fight for himself, I'm gonna fight for him. Because he took charges for me and it was like, damn, bro. And prison really messed him up. Like he really went crazy. I'm talking about for real crazy. Not like crazy like dangerous. I mean like crazy like motherfucker. Don't wipe your ass crazy. Just doodle stains all in your drawers and you sag at the same time. And when you bend over, you know everybody can see your doodle stains, but you don't even care crazy like that. Crazy where he wears sweatpants with no drawers with sandals on in the wintertime. That type of crazy. Like crazy where he'd go to McDonald's and order a bunch of fast food, like Big Macs, 3 Big Macs, mad French fries, and then he'd ask for a Diet Coke. That type of crazy. Like, why your big ass ordering all this shit and talking about you want a Diet Coke? That shit don't make sense. You got cookies, you got all type of other stuff, and you want a Diet Coke? Like, that shit gonna help. That type of crazy. That crazy. So he really went crazy. So I love him to this day. So my cousin roasting him, though. So boom, we up there, cuz leave. Because he had to go to a home because he was younger than me. So I end up, they end up letting me back out. You know what I'm saying? I did like 50 days. And I'm telling you this, man, being in the box, for real, the box upstate was better than the box that was in the county because they put you in a box by yourself in the county. So you in the room all day, no music, no books. They didn't let you have nothing but the Bible. And this is at a young age. You gotta sit there and mentally build on this at a young age. I read the Bible so many times, man. I swear I could do it backwards. Revelations, Job, man, listen, man. I read the Bible so much, I start saying, man, how the hell these niggas do this shit, living all this time and doing that? And then I start, man, Delilah. I was so mad at Delilah, man. You would have thought I really knew Samson. I'm like, man, this is why niggas always getting beat up by females, getting got by females. Cause look at Delilah selling niggas out. They've been doing this since the beginning of the time. Then I'm looking like Adam and Eve. I'm like, Dad, Adam went off. Eve let another nigga talk her gamer, did some stupid, and Adam had to pay with her. See, y'all females know y'all was messing with us since the beginning of the time. Since the beginning of the time, since the Garden of Eden, we've been putting up with y'all stuff. And then y'all mad because why you think dudes cheat? Because look what Eve did to Adam. Adam was faithful. And she put him in a messed up predicament because she got another nigga in her ear. That's why niggas don't trust y'all today. That's why niggas, they trying to say a snake was a snake. A snake was another nigga. It was a nigga named Fred. I know who it was. Fred. Yup. That's just who it was. Fred came along and would start talking to her, gamed her, and had her doing, because he needed it. What Fred needed back then, it was be considered that Fred needed her motherfucking taxes. So she let Fred gamer into, you know what I mean, giving him the taxes, which was the tree of the apple. And then right there, that and the third got that fruit. Then once God find out on the tax evasion, find out that she was doing all this and she had no taxes, she tried to bring Adam in because Adam was a sucker for love and he didn't realize that she was messing with Fred. That's what happened right there. That's the whole thing. That's the whole breakdown of what happened. If y'all need to know why dudes act the way they do female, look at that right there, what y'all did to us. You know what I'm saying? We was faithful and then y'all did that right there. Talk to y'all right there. It's the beginning of the time. So y'all stupid too. Subscribe too if you listening, because I just broke some shit down to y'all. That was dope right there. That was dope. So you sit in the box and you like, yo, let me understand, this is mental warfare for real. Like you really sitting there and your mind is really going through stages and you really got to understand yourself or what is really is, you know what I mean, who are you? Like that's the one thing the box do is how you trying to reflect to everything that's going on. How you wondering, like it had me wondering that if this is gonna be my life, like are you serious? I used to be in a talking to, like I knew I was, after the first 30 or 40 days, mind you, being young, I started talking to myself. Like I started calling myself by my government and then nicknames and we answer like, hey, how you think today gonna go? It's gonna go good today. I think that. What you think they gonna give us a child? Hoping there ain't no bullshit. Can somebody slide us a noodle through the door? I pray to God they slide us a noodle through the door. We hungry. After that, I said, yo, I ain't going back to the box. Yo, I got out. Me and my son Tank was double bunk. Sitting there laughing, joking, having a good time. I'm on an event talking to somebody, because on an event, they give you tickets to an event. Motherfucker cowboy bitch ass come over. A dep named Cowboy. I think he a sergeant now. Asshole. Punk. And he just got them eyes to let you know, like, yo, he just a dickhead. Like, you know them dickhead eyes, you just be looking at you like, you know this person's an asshole. So he come by, he see me on the gate. What are you doing on the gate? I try to play it off on. The man wrote me a ticket. Yo, I go in front of the sergeant. I'm like, the sergeant give me another 50 days. Boom. Boy, I'm hurt. I'm like, cause I gotta go back upstairs and I'm mad as hell. So now, you know, you be in a box. You just be amping things. So you in a box, I'm bored. We can see everything that's going in, so I'm bored. So I'll be on the gates instigating stuff and all type of stuff just so I can see some action. So I'm trying to bring other motherfuckers to the box with me. So then Kilo ended up popping on Paul Wall, the ugly black dude they call Paul Wall. This nigga was, I ain't never seen nobody get their ass whooped this many times. He got his ass whooped 99 times and he ain't have one win. Usually a motherfucker win one time. Paul Wall was getting, and he was just a dozer. So he was getting his ass whooped. I mean, and he was ugly. Nigga was so ugly, he'd scare you into not even ever going to jail. He was so ugly that when you see him, when you came in as a young man, you thought like, I knew we was all young, but when I came in and I seen him, I was like, damn, who grandfather they let? I didn't even think grown people could be over here with us. The man was younger than me. He was 16. I was like, he gonna have a harsh life. You ever see somebody that's so old that you know that somebody looks so old that you know the rest of their life is gonna be fucked up? Like, because you just look at them, you like, you can't be the age you saying you is, and you already look like this. That means you in for a lot more to happen, because your shit didn't even come over time. It just instantly, it's there, and I know ain't nothing good gonna happen from you from after this. You the type of person that's, I swear, that's gonna sit there and be rolling up and scratch your ass at the same time, and then go to hit your weed and wonder why it stink. It's because you just scratched your ass. That's why. That's the type of person you dealing with. You know what I'm saying? That type of person. That's the type of person he was. So boom, I go back to the box. I instigate Paul Wall and Kilo spank Paul Wall because Paul Wall didn't want to wash his dishes. Kilo whoops him. I'm cracking up. I'm like, yo, this shit can't be real. Just all this stuff happened. Motherfuckers in the box. So now we get an hour out in the morning. So I did like, yo, I asked Kilo what happened. He's like, nah, bro, you told me that nigga was trying to play me. I'm like, yo, bro, but you asked him to wash your dishes, and he said no. He said, nah, that nigga was supposed to do that shit. Why? He said, nigga, but you told me you was trying to play me. I'm like, nigga, I just wanted some company. I just wanted some. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I wanted some company. He just looking at me like, yo, you ain't shit. You ain't shit. So, when dudes who going through the box, you understand, anybody that spent time in the box, you got to sit there and you really got to be able to understand and digest that system, man, because that shit is something in itself. Now, when you get upstate, you go to see the county prepared me for going to box upstate, because going to box upstate now, I had bunkies. You know what I mean? Unless they put me in a jail box, and the jail box is probably like some bullshit, whatever. You know, in there for a minute, you know what I mean? And that was nothing. Like, or you gonna keep, or let me break this down. You can go on key block too. Because I remember when me, my cousin, I think I told y'all about this, when we robbed son ended up telling. So they put me under investigation. So I ended up being 3 tier 3s. Was it 3 of them? No, I got 2 tier 3s that day. And I got another tier 3 for some other bullshit. A tier 3 is like one of the highest, this is the highest tier you can get. Tier 3 is tier 1, tier 2, tier 3. Tier 1 is some bullshit. Tier 2, you could get 60. Tier 3, if you don't beat that, you go into the box. You get to get a civilian counselor and all that. Like, you going to trial. You actually going to trial when you get a tier 3. So now you fight for your life in jail because they can send you to the box. And it's like, you don't want to be there, man. Nobody wants to be enough to spend time in the box unless you just one of them niggas that can't live in population. Because it's like, who wants to, you shower every other day. They give you candy bars now, but they don't give you no food. I used to dip my bread in water to make it, like, I would keep my bread from the morning in the afternoon or at night and keep it until the middle of the night when I get hungry and dip it in water. Eating bread water. Do y'all know how crazy that is? To sit there and be eating bread water. Like, seriously. So, I beat the tier 3s, and the cops, when they came to raid our cells, they used to raid the cells, search our cells, shit like that. So the one cop, little Barney Rubble looking motherfucker, evil as hell too. I used to look at this nigga like, damn, this nigga's a dickhead. He had one of them big Flintstone, like Fred Flintstone shaped square head. You be like, what's wrong with this nigga? And he was short like Barney Rubble, but with the Fred Flintstone head. Like, he just chewing rocks and biting on shit. You just be like, damn, what's wrong with you? You know his wife look like a salamander. He just mad as hell. His wife look like Dino. That's what I know, because he just be angry. Whenever a dude angry like that, they wife look like Dino. You know what I'm saying? So he's searching the cell. I had mad books in there. So what we used to do on the cell block is that we'd pick a book like 33 Strategies of Law, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Machiavelli the Prince, The Art of War, Von Clausewitz, the Theory of War. Just different type of books that we would build on, from man to Superman. Anything that was educational, a few of us would build on. What we would do is we would break down our thoughts and stuff. And my son Real used to type his out. You know what I'm saying? So he typed his thoughts out, boom, we'll send it to me. I answer his questions, send my questions back down. That's how we do it. So son that was searching my cell, he in my cell. So he looking for stuff. I seen him when he found the paper that said 48G laws. So the man look at the paper and look up at me with the evil ass look like this. I'm like, damn, what this nigga looking at me like that for? I'm like, why are you looking at me? So I still can't compute it, but I see the paper. I'm like, why would he? So he's smirking. I'm like, oh shit. So I'm like, what the fuck is he up to? So boom. When they leave, I try to get my cell cracked. They like, nah, you on hold. What I'm on hold for? You on hold right now. Next day they dropped the tier 3s at me. Something about I had too many library books, which ain't even really a ticket. The tier 3 for they're saying I'm a known gang member. I control it. The 40 was it G48 or G48 is a known set of the Bloods, and this is the general rules, and I am a general in this set, and this was the rules that I had how to conduct myself. I'm like, and this is what they do. Mind you, they do this all the time. They'll find some stuff and try to manipulate it to set a dude up or make it look like anything. Like, he don't know nothing, but he just doing it. But he's like, I've looked this up and this is what this is. And I'm like, yo, this is crazy. I'm like, yo, this man trying to end my career. Because that gang stuff, the gang ticket, tier 3, bro, that's years in the box. They'll give you up to a year or two for that. You know what I mean? It's over. So I'm like, yo, this man trying to end my career. I'm like, this old flat face ass, motherfucking backwards hammer in the head ass nigga sitting here trying to, I'm hot. I'm telling him, I'm like, yo, bro, he gave me a ticket. So he's like, damn, bro, he trying to. So now I'm on my shit. When my counselor come, when the civilian come to do the thing, I'm like, yo, listen, um, listen, look this up, 48 Laws of Power. Look this up, and I explain the situation and what it is. So once I explain everything and I show all my evidence and everything, they had me for that, and they had me for extortion. But I had none of the property, so I beat the extortion, and that was the last thing I had to beat. So I beat that by putting all my law work together, putting all legal and showing it that I beat that. Yo, I'm sitting there, I'm like, damn. Then they double back. They double back, search cell again. Search my cell. When I beat that, they double back and search the cell again. Boom. Now, because they can't, once you beat them, they be mad as hell. So they try to, the asshole take the shit to the heart. Like, dun, 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 dun. Like they really like, they're not just doing their 8 hours, but being assholes about the whole situation. You like, man, what's up with you? So they double back. So mind you, I'm in the cell. So 3 days later, double back. Cell search. They just destroyed my whole cell. Went through my pictures, put them on the ground, stomped on them. Look, poured out my stuff. I ain't even got that much stuff, but putting sugar all over my bed. All type of ignorant, evil shit. And you like, damn, why you gonna violate me like this for real? You gonna put the sugar on the bed? Yeah. Gonna put the sugar on shit. All right, so they leave. I'm scooping that sugar back in the bag. Nigga, it can't go to all, I need all that. Kool-Aid, all the other stuff. I'm like, damn. So they come back, search my joint again. So I had some clippers or something that had, because I had got the clippers back. So I had some clippers that had some shit on there or somebody else stuff on there. They couldn't figure out who clippers they was. So some write me was it a tier 3 or it was a tier thing. I think it was another tier 3, whatever. Boom, another officer. I end up beating that only because, like I said, in Wendy, the females ran the jail. So the lady who picked me up for the ticket was Mrs. William, and she was all right with me, cool. So she like, listen, just go in there, plead guilty, unauthorized exchange. You're gonna get 30 days loss of something. Just do that, all right? So I'm like, she said, nigga. I'm like, yes, ma'am. Yes, Miss Williams. Yes, Miss Williams. See, that's what's wrong with y'all. Y'all always think y'all know it. Just do it. Now I'm trying to get you out of this situation if I leave your ass to get locked up. You know, black women, once they start going crazy, So I'm like, all right, cool. Boom. She get me out the ticket. I do a loss. And yo, that was it. So I beat those situations. And then I had little situations that was, fight here, fight there. It's a little bullshit, little box time. They let me back out. I mean, shit like that. But last time I went to the box, you know what I'm saying? Last time I went to the box, I was in college, 2012, right? And this shit was crazy because in college, they was letting dudes sign in, like in a PC. But then if they didn't give nobody, if they couldn't pinpoint on nobody, they would let them back out to another dorm. And it's like, yo, this dude been signing in. He's just going to sign in again or pick somebody to sign him. So that's the dirty shit they was doing there too. They was letting dudes do that. So I'm in the yard working out, getting my workout on. It's a nice summer day. Getting my weights on. Next thing I hear, Cooperwood. Yeah, come here, come out, come. They come unlock the thing. Yeah, you got to report. You got to go and report to the sergeant's office. So he said I had a gut feeling like, I'm going to the box. I know I'm going to the box. I'm like, damn, I ain't been in the box in a minute. I'm like, yo, I've been doing good. I'm like, I've been chilling. I'm going to the box, man. I just had the feeling I was going to the box. So as I'm walking, I had my workout stuff on. This is how I was going to test them. I was going to hit the dorm before I went to the sergeant if they let me go because I was in the mess hall dorm. So as I'm walking down the walkway, boom, because the sergeant office is just a little bit up further to the side. You got to go through the double doors leading to the mess hall on the left. So I'm about to bust a right to the mess hall dorm. As soon as I go to bust a right from mess hall, officer come out of nowhere. Hey, where do you think you're going? I'm like, I was going. He said, no, don't change nothing. You're Cooperwood, right? Yeah, I was told to look out for you. Take it straight to the sergeant's office. I'm like, damn. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Whew. When you get ready to go to the box, it's like you leading up the desk. You gotta smell the air. You gotta be like some was on 300. You got like it's today a good day to die. You just gotta be like this. It wasn't a good day. It was hot as hell. It was hot as hell. And believe me, if it's hot outside, if it's 90 outside, it's 110 in the box. And I was just like, damn, man, I'm mad as hell. So I go to the sergeant office. As soon as I come to the sergeant office, bad police come out of nowhere. Put your hands on the wall. I'm like, yo, what's this for? You know what it's for, motherfucker. Put your hands on the wall. They got a bus, handcuff me. Next thing I know, I look, I see my son Face there. Shout out to the Bronx, my son Face. Love you to death, bro. You know you my brother. Zaquan Good, you know what I mean? Good dude. And he got a sneaker store out there in the city, man. Listen, hit my son up, man. And this nigga, some nigga named man from Buffalo, man. I ain't even, weird nigga, man. Nigga weird as hell. But I'm like, yo, damn, Face, they got, so he telling me that they called them down there, them two down there. So I'm like, what the I could see me in Face, but we don't even talk to this nigga. He ain't even part of our, like, who I kick it with. Even though he's from Buffalo, I don't really kick it with son. So Face like, yeah, they call this nigga down here. They got this nigga on the wall. This nigga, I'm wondering why we being locked up. They take his cigarette and throw it. All he talking about is my cigarette. He's like, oh, stupid ass nigga. He over there looking stupid as hell. He said, yeah, I said, yeah, what? He's like, yeah, they pat him down. They got the cigarette in his head. He like, yo, officer, could I? Oh, they breaking the throat. He like, man, my cigarette. He said it was a rollie. I told him, man, shut up, it was a rollie. He said, man, that was the last rollie I had. He's like, nigga, we going to the box. So boom. So the police, they load us up in the van. The sergeant there trying to talk to us. He like, yo, y'all don't know what y'all here for. We like, no, what did we do? He's like, you know what you did. I'm like, we don't know. That's they trying to tell us. And when anybody ever say you know what you did, they don't know what you did. They trying to figure out for you to figure out what you did so you could tell them what you did. I don't know what we did. So we sitting in there and they like, yo, we going back. And there was this fat ass sergeant too, piece of shit too. Cold piece of shit, extra tough for no reason. I remember I caught him talking to one of the nurses one day. This motherfucker built like 13 beach balls, and he had a man fupa. You know how women be having that extra pouch down there? He had that shit, like 3 of them shits down there. Extra pouch. Told her, yeah, I hit the gym all the time. I love to get the cardio, the boxing in. You built like a retired wrestler that never got a chance to make it to the big shot. Vince McMahon only know of your cousin because he used to do stunt doubles. Listen, so he's sitting there, so we like, boom. So he trying to tell us, yo, you know what you in here. We like, no, we don't know what we in here for, boom. So he like, yeah, somebody was extorting somebody. We like, who? He said the name. We was like, oh, y'all corny as hell. Y'all know he signed in the last House